This is Jonathan Aggoff here for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Sam Jones here in Leeds. Firstly, you're filming your podcast, Ball and Brawl. I just spoke to Dave about it. You got a special guest. Any clues? Can I reveal who that is?
Yeah, mate, you can. Yeah, we're here to do a podcast today. Eddie's going to be our guest today, so it should be a good one.
That's your first guest, right?
Yeah, it's our first guest. We're not going to do guests all the time, but we'll do them every now and again.
Great stuff. Well, check that out. I enjoy what you're doing with Dave and Josh Windass. Anyway, this fight, Josh Warrington against Lopez, how are you seeing it, Sam?
Yeah, do you know something? I've not seen too much of Lopez, but I'd watched a bit of him this morning. He looks a very good fighter. So, although the fight's like not being dubbed as it's a risk for Josh. Josh needs to be switched on and ready to go. But like, hopefully, Josh can get the job done, which I think he will, and then he'll go and have his big nights in Vegas.
What's your pick from the undercard?
I like the Shannon O'Connell against Ebony Bridges fight. I can't wait for that fight. So listen, it's always good when there's a bit of needed in fights because it makes the fight more interesting. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
And on Saturday night, Crawford against Avanesian. What do you think? Can Avanesian pull it off?
No, mate. I don't. Listen, I like Avanesian. I've got a lot of respect for him. But like, there's a big difference between a world-class fighter and an elite fighter. Terence Crawford's an elite fighter. Avanesian's a world-class fighter. I think Terence Crawford will light him up like a Christmas tree, if I'm honest with you. But I think Avanesian will give it his all, and he'll be strong in there. But I think Crawford will stop him.
Got to ask you, Sam, Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora on Saturday night. What did you make of it?
I was tweeting about it at the time. I just think Derek Chisora took 4-5 rounds too much stick in the fight. I think Don Charles should have pulled him out a lot earlier. Well, he should have pulled him out of the fight to save his man. Derek Chisora don't need to prove anything to anybody about how tough he is because he spent his career doing that. So he doesn't need to prove anything. Like he hasn't got any demons to exercise. You know what I mean? Like he should have just been pulled out and saved from himself there because Derek would have stood and fought Tyson to the death. So sometimes fighters need saving from their own braveness, and I think Derek should have been saved.
I think Derek said, to Radio Raheem afterwards that he wants to continue. I know that was said in the immediate aftermath.
And you believe him, do you know what I mean? Because when's Derek ever shown signs of not wanting it or quitting? Derek will fight. Derek's a warrior, a proper warrior. So he doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. Do you know what I mean? So I love Derek Chisora. I've got so much time for him, but I just think there was a huge golfing class in there, which everybody knows from the first two fights. The fight went the same way we probably all suspected it to go. Look, I'm just glad. I hope Derek just spends his money in good health now.
That was the question I was going to ask. If you were still managing, what would you be saying as a manager to him?
I'm managing Derek, so I'd tell him to retire. Say you've made a load of money, go and enjoy your money in good health and live happily ever after. You've had a wonderful career. You haven't got anything to prove. Let's go.
Can you say that as a manager? Would they listen to you? Because fighters are very,
It's different, isn't it? Because Derek Chisora is known to not really listen. So Derek's his own man. He'll make his own mind up. He's a big grown man, and I just hope he makes the right decision for not only him, for his family as well.
What do you make of potentially Usyk against Fury next? How do you break that down?
I think Tyson. Listen, Usyk is a great. He's an all-time great already. I just think Usyk's awkward. Tyson's more awkward. Usyk's sharp, Tyson's sharper. You know what I mean? Like he's bigger. I just think the bigger man will win.
And John Fury said that
Joe Joyce is harder night for Tyson Fury than he is for Usyk. Fact.
Do you agree?
I'm telling you, it's a fact. It might be it might not work out that way, like in a game of boxing chess. But Joe Joyce, like I've seen them spar, mate. Like I've seen them spar. I'm telling you, that is a harder night for Tyson than Usyk.
And finally, coming to the end of the year, what's some of your standout moments in terms of fights you've seen?
Standout moments, I don't know. There's been a few. I've been to a few good boxing. It's not been the greatest year for myself personally in 2022, but 2023 is going to be a massive year, mate, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm motivated. I'm hungry. I can't wait.
All right, Sam. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you soon.
Nice one.